Hello Cancer, and welcome to your September 2022 video. This video is for Sun, Moon and Rising Cancer. Sun sign, what you want to achieve. Your moon sign, your internal world and how those closest to you see you. So people that you live with. That's the moon sign. And the rising is your external world and how others perceive you. Now this month, on the 10th of September, we have Mercury in retrograde until the 3rd of October 2022. So Mercury retrograde, miscommunication, misunderstandings, confusion, conflict, people from the past will enter our lives, including exes, family members, friends. The past comes back to life. We even will be thinking about the past. We will want to pull out the old photo books, revisit places that we've been to, past experiences. Thoughts of the past come into our mind. We're also filled with mental fog, right? Mercury being in retrograde rules our intellect and our thinking ability, so we can feel under mental fog, we can feel more exhausted. It's a time to slow down. Remember that. When sending texts, emails, or even in verbal communication, make sure you think and take your time before you express yourself, because during a Mercury retrograde, confusion happens and we misunderstood a lot easier. There's also a time where things can be said that we didn't really mean to say, but we learn a lot about what people feel about us. That's the thing about Mercury retrograde. Best to just sit back, relax, and watch what people have to say. When people aren't thinking about things, sometimes they can come across a lot more clearer, meaning they didn't think about it, especially when your mind's offline and now you're like just saying whatever comes to mind. Mercury retrograde can be very informative in that manner. Mercury retrograde can be informative too. If anything in the past has happened, and like say someone didn't tell you, that secret now can come to light. I find Mercury retrograde is great for closure in those aspects, because you can get the information that you need, the information that heals you and allows you to let go of experiences that you need to let go of. Mercury retrograde for technology difficulties. Back up all your information, passwords, emails, and so forth, because technology tends to slow down too. And you can have computers not working, cell phones not working, social media and apps not working, technology. Remember that. Anything electrical, okay? Mercury retrograde, it slows things down and things become a bit more delayed. If you're ordering online and need to receive a package, understand a Mercury retrograde can sometimes create delays. Be patient with it is what Mercury retrograde tries to teach us. Patience is key. When we are not patient and we're frustrated, we tend to just say what's on our mind and create more complications in our life. So if you don't want to do that, slow down. Embrace the period of slow down and take your time with things. It'll be very healing for you. We do think a lot about the past. We might even think of situations from the past. Okay, now a great time to sign any new contracts or get into anything new. Great time for completion of things. On the 6th of September, we have Venus in your 3rd house. Great for networking, communication, writing, meeting new people, ambiance. The environment is key in the 3rd house. So if you want to create a beautiful environment, Venus loves that. So this is where you can go out to eat and the lighting's right and the music's right and everything feels right, right? Great for meeting, like I said, new people outside of your comfort zone, having harmonious communications and understanding. Also your mind, manifestation, you can really think positively with Venus in the 6th, especially because it brings harmony to your thoughts, harmony to your communication, luxury. So it also boosts finances in the sense of like having meetings that can be profitable. You might even speak to someone and find out about a job opportunity. You see, that's how it works in the 3rd house. Learning about things that truly inspire you, make you feel passionate. There's also where you can share words of wisdom, point someone else in the right direction for that job, or someone can point you in the right position, information for the right position. Very good for those things. On the 10th, we have a full moon happening in your 9th house. This is about wisdom and changing your perspective. The full moon is going to be very healing in the aspect of giving you wisdom and insight to you and situations around you, which is good. Wisdom is key and perspective is good. And a full moon allows you to release any beliefs that you've had that have kept you stuck. from expansion and growth when it comes to wisdom. If you're learning anything, the full moon can also want you to make changes to what you are trying to achieve. Say you're learning something where you're training towards this career objective. The full moon can ask you what you need to change. Maybe you need to change something here in what you are learning. It's great for also teaching, sharing your wisdom. Sharing your wisdom, either like where you have wisdom within yourself because you let go beliefs, or wisdom in aspects where you share wisdom with someone else, where you're helping them shift their beliefs. This is big about shifting beliefs that have kept you stuck, and you are now at a point of growth and expansion. What we believe is so important, because if you don't have any belief within yourself, you can't achieve what you truly want to achieve. So a lot of people brush off their beliefs as like, oh wow, I just believe that about myself. But once we shift those beliefs, and this is what this full moon wants, through learning, through wisdom. You might pick up a book that offers you inspiration. You might speak to someone from a different place or a different experience from you that gives you inspiration. Someone that foreign from you, different culture, far away from you, gives you wisdom. On the 10th, we have Mercury retrograde in this 4th house, and then later into the 3rd. Okay, Mercury retrograde in the 4th house, Cancer. This has to do with family. Past family experiences can come back. Childhood experiences can come back. You are dealing with deep emotions here with Mercury retrograde. You might be looking through the family photo book. You might be visiting a childhood home. You might be looking at like where you used to live, or thinking about it, or thinking about past childhood experiences that have left patterns within you that you're now releasing. There's also miscommunication, misunderstandings with family. So be gentle with yourself, right? Be very, very gentle with yourself and your family and your home too. This is where your physical home, your domestic life, you might have miscommunications with people you're living with, miscommunications with say for instance, this is where information might come up about anything relating to your home and family. And past family can come back, so past family members that you haven't spoken to can re-enter your life, or experiences or traumas that you've experienced as a younger person. Family matters is big here. Then later we have the Mercury retrograde in the 3rd. So Mercury will be retrograding both in your 4th and 3rd year. The 3rd has to do with communication, right? This is a lot about gossip might come to light. Someone so said this about me, or you send the wrong text that you wanted to send to someone, you sent to the wrong person, or someone sends you something that they were supposed to send to someone else. Information will come out during the 3rd, right? When Mercury retrogrades in the 3rd house, information will come out. But it's also a great time to pick up anything that you were learning previously. You can definitely do that. If you have to make any trips or appointments, check the time, check the date, check the location, and make sure you know how to get there, right? Mental fog, you'll be feeling more mentally tired during that part of the Mercury retrograde. So the 4th house will affect your home and family, miscommunication, misunderstanding, past experiences, deep emotional stuff. You might be feeling more sensitive and emotional when it's in your 4th house. And when it moves into the 3rd, miscommunication, misunderstandings, rumors, gossip, sending the wrong text to the wrong person, or someone doing that to you where they were supposed to message someone else but they message you but it's about you. All of those things. Things you've said in the past might come back, right? Things that other people have said about you in the past might come back to you. All about communication of the past might be relived during that time for reflection and understanding. On the 23rd, the sun moves into this 4th house. On the 25th, new moon in the 4th house. And on the 30th, Venus in the 4th house. So finally, Mercury is retrograding, right? In this 4th house, early part of the Mercury retrograde. And then later, 23rd, sun is in this 4th house. But Mercury is still retrograde in the 4th house. So, especially then. This sun is going to give you enlightenment to what's going on with your Mercury retrograde and the miscommunication, misunderstanding, and the emotional experiences that you are having. It'll also kind of take a bit of the emotional energy out of the 4th house. The sun is very much about happiness. So it'll enlighten you, but it might boost you in a sense that you're more optimistic about your fourth house experiences when it comes to family and your home. Great time to declutter the home and spruce up your home, make it look beautiful. The new moon offers you new opportunities to reconnect with your home and family, right? And soul family too, people that you have within your heart. You'll have to do a lot of emotional work here. New emotions will be coming through, but a healing way, where you're letting go of old emotions, especially with the new moon. The new moon will clear out any old experiences, especially because Mercury retrograde is like making you relive those experiences a bit. And the new moon will be like, what new energies, now that you're clearing out all these emotional past experiences, do you want to experience? And finally, the Venus moving on the 30th of September into the fourth house is beautiful, because you finally can heal. Venus is about beauty, love, harmony. So it brings healing to your home, healing to anyone that you might have been having any conflict with in your home, or any home matters, beautifying your home. Maybe the conflicts can get resolved there easier with family members, and you also find healing with that energy. It's beautiful, so it beautifies your emotions too. You can feel a bit better about your experiences and what you're going through with the Mercury retrograde especially. So healing, a lot of the fourth house will be healing, and what you'll be experiencing is healing. So watch your communication, watch what you are saying, and watch what others are saying to you, because like I said, a Mercury retrograde is very revealing, and when it's revealing, it's trying to tell you something about the connections we have, and it's enlightening. The sun enlightening, and it gives you the energy to make choices and change and shift in what you want to create within your life when it comes to your home, your family, and those closest to you. We are not just talking about blood family, soul family, blood family, your roots, your childhood experiences, the traumas you've experienced are all being healed and transformed in the deepest way. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website is linked down below if you like a reading, as well as a link for appreciation of these videos.